Welcome, my wonderful viewers, to Frequency Online Maths. Today, we are going to be talking about random variable. So, this random variable is very important in statistics. And in probability. So, what is this random variable trying to tell us? It helps us to the random variable usually noted as x, or you can use y. Anyone you want to use x or y, some you use z. So, anyone you want to use. The random variable x is just a function defined on a sample space which assigns a real number to each outcome of what? A sample space. Now let me explain this thing to you. Okay, let's read from the board. A random variable x is a function defined on a sample space S which assigns real numbers to each outcome in a sample space. So for example, I have my sample space. I have a head and a tail. Hope you can see it. So this is my sample space. So I have a random variable x. So I have a random variable x. So I can assign this head to be 1 and this tail to be 0. So this random variable now, x, we have used it to assign our head to be 1, our head to be 0. Do you see that there are what? Real number. Instead of calling this thing head now, you do what? It will now be what? Represented as what? 1. So the probability associated with this will be what? 1 over 2. Now let me explain this now. This one is probability. So if you have, okay, so if you have a head, that's a head like this, and I have a tail, and I decide to assign a real number to this thing now. So I will just say that my x is what? 1. That's a random variable. We have used it to assign a real number to this. My x is 1. My x is 1. Whenever I have 1, I know that I'm having what? Head. Whenever I have tail, I know that I'm having what? 0. So I have assigned a real number to this what? Head, to the outcome of what? This sample space. Now the probability attached to this probability, as my x is equals to 1, probability of obtaining our head in this sample space, because this is our sample space, we have head and we have what? Tail. So probability of obtaining head here is what? Probability of obtaining head is what? 1 over 2. Probability of obtaining tail is still what? 1 over 2. So probability of obtaining head is what? 1 over 2. And probability of obtaining tail is what? 1 over 2. You see that we have used 0 to represent our tail. We have used 1 to represent our what? Head. This is what random variable is trying to tell us. That it is defined on a sample space and it assigns a real number to the outcome of what? That sample space. So that's it. That's why we wrote 1 over 2. Probability of selecting each any of these numbers. So I want to tell you another thing about random variable, the types of random variable. Number 1 is discrete random variable, and number 2 is what? Continuous random variable. So discrete random variable, it is what? Defined. It is what? Finite. So example of this discrete random variable is when you have a die, you know that you have 6 faces. So it is 6 faces. A die is what? 6 faces. It is defined. So that's example of this discrete random variable. And this discrete random variable deals with what? PMF. That's probability what? Mass function. Now this continuous random variable deals with it is what? Infinite, and it deals with what? PDF. which is probability density what function. So I hope you understood what we have said about this random variable. It's just in simple terms, it's just that variable x or y, capital X or y, that um is assigned, that is defined on a sample space, which is assigned, which assigns real number to each outcome of to each outcome in the sample space. So random variable, it assigns real number to each outcome on the sample space. Very simple. A variable that assigns real number to the outcome. This is the outcome. We have two possible outcomes. These are the outcome of this sample space. So random variable assigns real number to the outcome of this sample space. So whenever we see 1, we're talking about head. Whenever we see 0, we're talking about 0. What made it to be possible? This random variable, because it assigns real number to the outcome of each sample, to each outcome in the sample space. Thank you for watching this wonderful video. May God bless you. Stay tuned for more videos on this topic. Bye bye.